Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in Hutan Pantai. So I guess we have started building the new building here, the new construction. It's gonna be the third... Yeah, it's gonna be the third one built, and there are 3 more to do when this one is done. So yeah, a lot of work. I think we have around 3,000 liters of wood beams to go through before I can deliver anything else. Let me just check real quick. Okay, almost 4,000. So, what should I do today? I think I'm gonna go and spread lime, finally. Oh. I did not disconnect the trailer. Yeah, so I need to connect to the lime spreader and spread the field. Then I need to take the rock picker, stone collector, because we still have stones in that field that we plowed out of the forest. So yeah, that's basically what I need to do field wise, and I think I'm gonna put in soybeans. So I've been looking at the times to put things in the ground, and I can put in cotton. I will not do that. I can put in grass. I will not do that. I could put in oat, but I think I still have quite enough of that of the straw, so oat is not really needed. Oilseed radish, no. Olives, no. Peas, no. Poplars, no. Potatoes, no. But we could put in soybeans. I'm thinking of putting in soybeans. It could make for a decent harvest, and so next year around we can put in barley or wheat after we harvest. Yeah, after we harvest the soybeans. Wow. Let me just see, soybeans are here. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about it, because soybeans, we can harvest them, and I need to put in wheat in the same day. That's a big turnover. I'm not sure if I can actually do that. Okay, so this is the yield border, and I think this is now accepting lime. Let me just check on the map. Yes, it's accepting. So I need to lime this field, and I need to rock pick this. Let's go on the outside and see better. Or you know what? No, let's do it from the inside. Do it live. I'm thinking I'm gonna have enough lime in the spreader to do the whole field. Don't believe I'm gonna have to go and refill for this little part of our soil, but if I do, I do. I might use the little flea, the little Piaggio, to do it. Yeah, that's a fun little ride. Not very useful, but still kinda useful. More useful than the Kodiak. That European style car that it's available with the base game. Yeah, this is fun. So in the meantime, in between the episodes, I have fed the cows. They've used up all the materials, even that silage and hay that I accidentally put in when I had my mixer wagon over the feeding trigger. So yeah, all that is now sorted out. And now we only have TMR in the feeding trough. Okay, and let's finish this. This shouldn't take long. Yeah, so I really have to think about what crop to put in. It might really be oat, as a matter of fact, because if I can't put in any strawberry harvest or a strawberry fruit in the ground, I will have issues next year comes around, because I won't have enough straw for the padding. But you know, it's not the end of the world. But if I can avoid it, I sure do want to. And it looks like I'm gonna have enough lime to finish the field. Perfect. And this is going to need some fixing up. I'm gonna do it when I come back. Yeah, I'll definitely have enough. Perfect. So our harvest should be bountiful. The bounty should be plentiful. And just 2 more patches to fix. And this. Good. Now I need to return this into the shed, and I need to take the rock picker, stone collector, and take it on that field. I hope I'll be able to see rocks in the cultivated soil. I'm not sure if I will, but I really hope I do. In any case, I have skipped the night in between. It was around 3 PM the previous day when we ended the episode. Ooh, that was tight. Tight like a tiger. So it was around 3 PM and it's now around 9 AM. So let's see how much sugar beet the actual mill consumed during the night. I really parked that. Yeah, no. Looks like we have a rock climber between us. Yeah, so let me check the sugar mill and let's see. So we have 231,000 liters left. We basically used 130,000, so that's a bit more than a third, right? And it's almost half a year if I'm not mistaken. So March is the 3rd month and we harvested in October, which is October, November, December. It's 3 months until the end of the year. Yeah, 6 months. Okay, excuse the interruption. I had to clear my lungs. I'm coughing quite badly. Yeah, I must have picked up something. So in any case, I need to go and collect the rocks on this part of the land. shouldn't be too difficult because I can clearly see where I have been. But I will have to compare with the map. So this is basically the edge. And how far down I need to go, like this. If I turn up the hill, I should collect everything. Am I right? Mostly. I'm gonna draw myself a boundary and I'm gonna follow it until I'm done. It's like a plan. Yeah, so I've been thinking what the next Let's Play should be. And I am deciding more and more towards no Let's Plays. I only want to do role plays from now on. Because this Let's Play was basically because when FS25 came out, it had sort of a limited amount of content you can do. Especially very limited story-wise or roleplay-wise, and I have started this Let's Play for that reason, and the other reason is because I wanted to test different things, different machines, different mods. So yeah, it quite quickly became unrealistic Let's Play, which is not my kind of gig, you know. I thoroughly enjoy being as realistic as I can, and I'm thinking of new challenges for me, and one such challenge is to play from inside the cab all the time, so no outside, which is an idea, but when I do time-lapse, it might become very difficult to watch. This is the only reason against why I would use the inside cab only rule. I don't know. It would be an interesting challenge though. At least I think it would. It would challenge my skills, and you know, I always loved to watch when other people were challenging their skills in, for example, racing games, in Farming Simulator, in truck simulators, or whatever. Train simulator for that matter. When you challenge yourself to be the best driver as you can be without any help, like external view, for example. The only thing I'm missing is, you know, that mod that gives you the position of your tool, the height and the incline degrees. If I could see that somewhere off screen, that would be... if I could have that, I would go for the in-cab gameplay without a hitch, without a second thought. And I would also go no HUD gameplay, which I think might be an interesting watch. But on the other hand, I do have to be careful because a lot of viewers like to see, at least I imagine you do, you like to see the amount of money I have, the speed I'm doing, the gear, the hour usage, the fuel level, all that jazz, even though you can't see fuel level here in the center console. We're about halfway through. So yeah, if I could get that thing, the mod that shows the tool position, I would be a very, very happy man. That's the only thing I am missing right now. So if you have any suggestions how to actually do fix it, do that I have that on my sim dash, please let me know. I'm not sure if I told you already, but I actually bought the SimDash plugin and I have installed the applications. I have actually a second screen, second monitor that runs all that. And it would be such a fun thing if I could use it fully. And there seems to be a stone somewhere over here. Yeah, there. Good. More rocks over there. Okay, I can see them. They're right under me. Under the tractor at the moment. And I think there's just this little triangle left. More of a square. Not exactly a triangle, is it? Yeah, we can see it. There are quite big rocks here. I'm painting a picture. Actually a fun thing to do, to go in this moon shape. Crescent moon. It's probably not the most efficient way to do it. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Okay, one more rock to take away and then we have our fields all ready and prepped for the next sowing session. Okay, are we in the clear? We are. Any other rocks anywhere else? No. Right, so let me consult the map again, or the calendar. So, corn, no. I don't want to do corn. Oh, long grain. Oat. If I put oat in, I can then put wheat in. Well, alright. Let's do it. Oh. Okay, in July we have extreme weather event forecasted. Okay, so I have downloaded a mod I want to test. It should be compatible with this tractor, and I now have plenty of money so I can actually buy it. It's a seeder, a horse. So let's go to the store and pick it up. I'm dropping off the rock collector. So let me return it. I didn't bother with emptying, so it will just be returned with rocks inside. Here you go. Have some rocks. And let's go to the cedar section and let's go to a horse. So this one requires 150 horsepower and it's 3 meter wide, but I believe we have one that goes 6 meter wide and requires 200 horsepower, which we can actually provide. So I've been looking at other cedars. This one takes 270 horsepower and this one takes 415. Yup. This monstrosity takes 415 horsepower. It's a Novag. interesting machine, but no, way too power hungry for our tractor. And this Bednar also takes 240, and we have 225, I think, horsepower. So this horse that takes 200 horsepower is actually gonna be perfect. So I don't really need a seeder extension. Yeah, we could use the fertilizer in the same. Okay, so we can. Wait a second. We can have 2,000 seeds and 3,000 fertilizer, which I think is gonna be the choice I take. We can have 2,400 seeds and 3,000 fertilizer. We can have only 4,000 seeds, 440 seeds, 5,000 seeds, 5,400, and then we're back again. Okay, let's go with this. So we can have tire rollers, yes or no. Row control, what is that? I don't understand what that is. Ridge marker, no. Let's reset the license plate. And let's buy it for 130,000. We actually have our own seeder. Weehaw. I think I still have enough seeds and fertilizer to make this seeding session go. But I am not sure. If I don't have enough, I'm simply gonna go and buy more. We still have $404,000. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, so let me see how we can actually refill this seeder. If I try to open it, it doesn't open, so I guess I have to unfold it. Which makes sense, because then you have those conveniently placed stairs and the ladder. And now we can open. Okay, so let me see how this looks like. You know what, I should drop it down so it's lower to the ground. Alright, so we have two compartments. One is for fertilizer and one is for seed. Well, let's get into this beauty. And let's go get some seed. I have two pallets over there, but I'm not exactly sure how much seed there is in there. Might not be all that much. And I also have some fertilizer, and that also might not be all that much, you know, as a matter of fact. And I need to get the proper attacher, the pallet fork. Good, so let's see how much we actually have in there. Okay, this pallet is almost full. 3/4 full. No? You don't want to go? Maybe I need to put it on the front. Probably have to put it in the front bin. Yeah, it's the front bin. So the front bin is for the seeds and the rear bin is for the fertilizer. So fun fact, you can't load this with a forklift. There is no way you're gonna reach. Okay, and this pallet is basically halfway full. And there is some seed in the bag, I believe, over there at the back. Okay. I think seed-wise we are comfortably okay, but fertilizer-wise I do believe I have not that much. Not all that much. Okay, let's get this one. Don't really know how much it's in there, but looks to be quite full. A bit more. Okay, so this is all the seed taken out of the shed, and now I need to check how much we are. Nope. This is not even fertilizer, this is fertilizer on the ground level. We have 5 liters. Yeah, definitely not enough. And this one I suppose is gonna be refilled from the back. No? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna leave this here and I'm gonna bring back 2 pallets. But you know what? No, I'm gonna use the lizard dragon. And I'm gonna fill it up with fertilizer pallets. Since we are gonna need them for the future, there's no use in going to collect only 1 bag or 2 bags for that matter. Okay, let's customize this one. No extension. This, yeah. Did it ever happen to you, or has it ever happened to you, that you wanted to sit in a car and you sat on a bike? I can't laugh because it's making me cough. Returning back with 8 pallets of fertilizer. So 8,000 liters. Look at that. We turned this dragon into a mule. Okay, gotta be careful around the corners. Don't wanna drop anything. So I don't know. Yeah, 3,000 liters. Okay, I remembered. 2,000 liters of seed and 3,000 of solid fertilizer, which means we can put 3 pallets in and the rest can go on the shelf. Doink. Doink. And doink. Okay, let the precision loading commence. So I guess because I put one 5-liter bag in, we're not quite gonna be able to get two, whoops, two or 3 whole bags in, 3 pallets. So I'm gonna put 2 in, and I'm gonna let the horse work. Come on. Even though I will put only 2000 liters in, I think it's gonna be plenty to get all the fields seeded with oat. Reminds me, before I do anything else, I need to set the seeder to oat. And let's see, how does it look like? Pretty good actually. Close this, let's turn it on, lift it up, hold it, and away we go. So this time I'm gonna go the other way around. I'm gonna start on the field right in front of us and then go all the way back here. I'm gonna loop around. Okay, let's put tractor in the field and let's engage the worker. Of course, I said I need, you know, I said I need to set the crop to oats, and then I didn't. Right. Thankfully, we have this failsafe that prevents seeding of wrong crop at the wrong time. Because I remember when there was precision farming and and seasons and everything that was connected to that, you could plant the wrong crop at the wrong time and then it just withered. You know, you came by the field next day and everything was withered and dead, and you know, you lost all your crop. Which I suppose is realistic, right? Isn't it? Of course, if you do it at the wrong time and the frost comes in and it kills everything you planted, the field's gonna be dead. In any case, I'll plant all this and I think I'll end the episode here. It's running long enough. Gonna let the worker do everything. It's a very good seeder. It's a 6-meter width, and I think you can do direct seeding with this because it has a cultivator built in. You can see it has a disc cultivator. So I guess you can put nice. I guess you can put seed directly into the ground. Such a beautiful machine, Porsche. So thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun and we'll see you next time. Take care and goodbye.